Cheeseballs.
Blake, would you say it again? Would you say it again for us?
He already said it.
I
Shut
want
up.
him to say it again. I want him to say it again.
Let me speak. Cheeseballs.
All right,
Okay.
welcome to the piece of shit podcast. You got your hosts here. You got Pump and Dump Scheme,
Okay.
Onward, the Bimbe, Badam Bimbe.
His name is Blake _
Oh, okay.
Idiot.
Yeah. Also,
Then
we got Bambi.
Fireplace.
Yeah, we got Fireplace, Bambi, and we got whatever the hell that is, Pluto with a moon.
What it do?
All right.
Probably like an anime.
I think we should mention that this actually is the very first podcast, technically.
Yeah, it is.
Technically speaking.
It is technically number 1. I mean, the other one was number 0 because that's how Ian did it.
The other one is career ending. We can just delete that one and nobody's gonna know.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'll know. I'll blackmail
No.
you.
Yeah,
And I am
We'll
mentioning
know.
it, so
Anyone
I got
who-
enough
Yeah,
already.
it's
I got enough on you guys already.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. I don't need this right now.
Anyways, anybody
Okay.
got a? Anybody got
Stress
a-
me out, man.
oh, you're not gonna mention E3? I thought that was.
I
thought
didn't
that was
know.
one of your
Okay.
big-
I didn't know
We're
I
less than
said
5
that.
Bringing
minutes
that
into the
one
podcast.
I hate everything. I hate everything.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Ooh.
No, E3, dude. E3 kind of got me.
The first one was terrible.
Dude,
Awful.
the first day of E3, dog shit, dog ass, bro. The only thing that I had going was I knew Ubisoft was gonna be there. And I was like, oh, Pog, bro, he's gonna be great. No, it's terrible.
One good game. One good game. I see it of that. Mario Rabbids. That's definitely gonna be a hit.
Yeah, Mario.
Oh, yeah.
I know
Rabbids,
I'm gonna be
Mario
covering
Rabbids.
myself Mario and Rabbids on the Nintendo Switch.
Bomb.
No, just Mario Rabbids.
That is
Is it
box
not on the
office
Nintendo
poison.
Switch?
No, the today of E3 was good though. The Halo gameplay,
Oh, yeah, it is
obviously.
great.
I mean,
That and
The game still
Battlefield
look
was
like
nice.
a Roblox
Yeah.
mod.
the Battlefield gameplay.
Blake.
See at these announcements.
Do you recall what the that big game was?
The
Battlefield
no,
5.
no, you
That's
fart
not
can. The
It already came out. Wait a minute.
what's oh shit, Stalker 2.
Yeah, Stalker 2 looked good as well.
Or
Oh
the
my
other soccer
God.
tool? That's a good one.
Tool.
God, it looks good.
Cool. Two.
It looks
Who
like
makes those
it,
games?
I love that
it looks
band.
like I have no clue, but it looks like Metro
Yes.
except better.
Oh yeah, I think it's the same guys as Metro. Honestly, so I was asking.
Hey, Pluto, you got anything to input?
Oh, not particular.
I can hear him. I cannot hear him.
Okay,
I'm just thinking about
He's just cashed
when
out.
you said whatever that is to my profile picture. Like, bro, he has a name. His name is Tora.
Well, I didn't know what it was.
No.
Okay.
Should have inquired.
Okay, my bad.
That's a very good
Curly.
anime.
Stop the Inquisition.
Yes, Blake _.
You garbage kid.
That's my bad, dude.
Well, that's a lot of toxicity in there.
No, that wasn't.
Toxicity. I could go toxic mode on how much I dislike E3.
No one cares. I'm joking.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah, try
you
that on
can-
for size, Buster.
All I'm saying is that it's a dying conference. It will never die, truly, because it's propped up by the souls of the damned. But
I mean, I'm just saying, I know over
Okay.
1 million people showed up to watch it today.
yeah, the souls of the damned.
I mean, perhaps
Okay,
there's one
I'm not
person
damned,
out
bro,
there who
most
just wants to
likely.
develop video games and not for a bad purpose. But I understand the reason for corporations to money grab at these things. But alas, I want to see new games.
It's true.
I do as well. But,
I don't.
you know, most of the time whenever I'm looking for new games, I either
don't.
search Steam or I just kind of have them come to me in a vivid dream of searching the
Oh.
internet.
Apparently.
Well, this is the internet.
Wait,
It
yeah,
is the internet.
actually,
The
this.
internet is an
Hey,
expansive,
Ian,
beautiful
fun
place.
Wait a
fact,
minute.
Fun fact,
You
this
know
is
what
going to go up on the
happens?
internet.
You know what happens on the internet?
A lot
E3.
of things. Be more
Oh
specific.
my god.
This is brazy. You going off the rails. That's a little out of pocket.
I don't
But
like this answer.
So you
This
got-
answer hurts me mentally.
We're in a
You're hurting
I
simulation.
will
me
Ian.
take a
mentally.
sip of my coffee to fix my brainwaves.
Okay, I'll wait and then I'll say it again.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
No. Okay.
1940s announcer voice.
Shut up.
Breaking news!
Holy
I
shit.
don't know. Break your.
No. Okay. Here's what we need to
Breaking
talk about.
news.
Here's what I think
It
is
appears if the First
relevant-
World War has
Ian,
just
Ian.
begun.
This
Let the man
is
speak.
relevant to the beginning of World War III. Okay.
Okay.
Cheeseballs.
Oh my god.
Oh,
about 'em?
bruh.
Hit you with
It's
the
like your
cheese balls.
catchphrase now, bro.
No, I'm talking about Cheeseballs.
The P.O.S. podcast, episode 1, Cheeseballs.
That's what it needs to be talked about. It's what this next hour of us speaking needs to be
I
talking
think
about.
cheese balls, the first 5 are good, and after that point, you're just shoving it in because
What is a cheese
they're just
ball?
fucking disgusting. They're just
Do you not know-
I can't. They're
Cheese
just
ball.
terrible.
You've
I
never
don't
had a
know.
cheese ball.
Five.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
I've never.
Okay,
What?
Troy.
I don't really
Troy,
know.
you know Honey Boo Boo?
Oh my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro,
So-
my grandparents in France had like this massive like part of the shelf where they only had cheese balls as their preferred chip.
I have to follow up with why I'm talking about Honey Boo Boo. For those
Sure.
who don't know, of course. Honey Boo Boo, as you presumably know, is a well, this is gonna sound horribly rude, but
Fucking
she is,
disgraceful show.
it's gross, but it's this child who is
Well, I
you know
know
does the
who
child
Honey Boo Boo
pageants.
is.
That's great, but I'm explaining for those who don't.
Overweight.
It's a
She's
child
from the middle of
pageant thing.
nowhere.
Yeah, basically. And so, essentially, her favorite snack, Charlie, is
Okay.
cheese balls.
Oh. Balls.
And guess what?
That's probably why she got so fucking fat at a young age.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
I
you
like how the
know,
dad is like
in all
a
honesty,
toothpick in that show.
true.
You seen the guy? He's got no teeth.
Well, he doesn't care.
I didn't really watch
He,
it.
his tank top hasn't been washed in months.
I'm sure that show was
Like
canceled
me.
for reasons we
Built
cannot
like me,
mention.
bro.
That's actually very true. But yeah, no, it's a gross show. But yeah, no, cheese balls. Cheese balls are, you know, inherently the best.
Have you seen her
Best snack.
mom who was like super big? She got a liposuction and whatnot. She just constantly looks like she's wearing a wingsuit.
What the
That-
fuck?
No.
Oh my
Yeah.
Wow, a little rude as fuck.
Out of pocket, bro.
This humor stuff.
It's a disgusting show. I'm sorry, I have to.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, you're
never. I
It is
vaguely
pretty
remember what Honey Boo Boo looked like. Where my mom used to be like, "Hey, bro, what the hell?"
We're watching Honey Boo Boo Son come into the living room.
Son, wake up. Honey Boo Boo show just aired.
Why do you make my mom sound like a serial killer? What the hell?
I don't know.
son. We're watching Honey Boo Boo.
I just imagine it's like, you know, the dead of night, all the lights are off, and she's just standing in front of the TV.
Oh my god.
Look, another episode just aired.
No, not even, it's not even my
The brand
mom.
new episode.
It's just
Come
straight
to
up.
the
it-
basement.
no, like it's
Skinwalker.
just straight up Honey Boo Boo.
No, it's the Skinwalker.
It's
We
Skin-
watched Honey Boo Boo on New Year's Eve, like 2 a.m. We had pudding because I don't know why, and we were watching Honey Boo Boo. We're like, this sucks.
Dude,
Why
God,
should you
this
watch
sucks.
it on
Watching
New
Honey
Year's
Boo Boo
Eve?
and eating pudding is
Yeah,
just
it
not a combo.
I watched
well,
this. My mom asked me
okay,
to watch
so-
Honey Boo Boo, and then I saw my mom sleeping in her bed peacefully.
Before we were
It's
before we
Skinwalkers.
started watching Honey Boo Boo, we were watching a movie called Grave of the Fireflies, which is not a very fun experience
Oh,
for a
you
family
told
film.
me about this, bro.
It is. It is a. It is not one of the family movies.
You know what, though? Thank God you have Honey Boo Boo.
Dude,
Thank God we have Honey Boo Boo.
dude,
Wipe
going-
away the tears.
Dude, going back to the Skinwalker thing, dude. Dude, on my TikTok, I don't know how the For You page like works. I don't know if it has to do with like how long you watch videos. I know it obviously has to do with what videos you like, but I think it also has to do with how long you like stay on a video or something. Dude, I keep getting Skinwalker videos on my For You page of people just like being like, "Hey man, there's a Skinwalker over there," or
Well,
like,
it, seems it seems the Chinese Communist Party is deemed you like skinwalkers.
"Hey bro, you're gonna get us killed." Okay.
Only me. It's okay.
Somebody's got to do it.
Okay.
I gotta deal with the Chinese
No, but like, and
tech
there,
mega corporation.
and there are like other videos where it's like a Skinwalker or quote unquote Skinwalker like screaming, and then I just started getting like horror like related stuff. Anyway,
That was just me screaming, bro. I don't know what they're talking
YouTube
about.
and other social media sites just, you know, they're like, oh, let's just give him more of what he wants. But you're like, I didn't
That's
want
how
this
the
to begin
algorithm
with.
works.
They just
well,
kind of
here's the
accidentally
thing,
click
though.
on.
I mean,
On
I
that
do.
note, have you seen The Social Dilemma, the Netflix what was it, a documentary?
What?
Thing's amazing.
I've heard of it.
It's mortifying, but it's amazing. Basically, it breaks down from the perspective of various former executives at big tech. They were explaining how essentially the algorithm is made to keep you going. And even guys who've made something like Gmail on its very base stage, they started to get addicted to it, even though they know that's the point of the software.
Hmm.
Because that's how addictive it can be.
Lol, the
I'm
internet.
just looking. We're just looking. I mean, isn't the joke we always make though? Oh, look, got a dopamine hit. Like your brother literally posted something about that, and I just told him to get on drugs. But that's besides the point.
Okay.
No,
I
it's
did
basically
see that.
what it is though.
Didn't he post something and he was like,
Oh yeah, me and him have been making jokes about getting an instant dopamine burst a lot.
I don't know, it's true though.
It's sad. It's terrible. That's like
Yeah, basically.
young people just killing themselves like just left and right lately.
Like, bro, when
It's-
somebody
it's-
likes my
that's-
comment on Instagram, it makes me a
You
little
know why?
happy.
It's because you see the influx of like. I hate to say we're in the age of rappers.
What?
But there's a lot more of like a craze
Age
around
of that
specific
goddamn
rappers
trap
and
music.
fandoms, you know. And I think whenever you've got these people just saying like, "Oh, look, oh, you have a lot more songs
Oh, facts,
about
the age
drugs
of,
in particular, where it's
drugs
pushing more
music.
people."
And that man Charles has to turn it up. Yes, sir.
Yo, Charles, turn it up.
You also can't have the government pushing a bunch of anti-drug stuff because the moment somebody tells you not to do something, you're gonna want to do it.
Wait, pause. How did we go? Wait, how did we go from
Spike-
talking about the dopamine burst thing to Ian go, we're in the age of rappers, to the government,
To the drug war.
Yeah, honestly, like,
That's how we gotta go back
Let's
to
talk
where it
about
all
Ronald Reagan.
started.
Now trickle
You know,
down
he-
economics can work.
Now, if he had that fancy smile and everybody trusted him, but we now know he was a liar and a crook.
He was in a western, for God's sake.
We cannot trust him. If Reagan appeared at my doorstep, I would not let him in.
Why? Why would you do that? He was in a
Because
western.
he's dead. He'd be like a skinwalker.
And a little terrified of his dead man pulled up.
That too. That too.
that is a former U.S.
Oh,
president
don't
you were
crack
speaking of
cocaine.
right
I
now.
know how to personally deal with
Still bones,
skinwalkers,
bro.
so that's not the problem.
Hey, man.
But
Like, I'd be going batshit if a freaking dead person showed up at my door. You know?
Especially if it was
currently
Ronald Reagan.
we live in Wanamingo Ranch in western Arizona. We got
I-
skinwalkers all the time.
I don't know what to say to that.
Me and the
Yeah,
boy.
Where
honestly.
we're recording from.
Me-
Oh,
me and-
lean
me-
over your creaky
me-
wooden chair so I
me-
can.
Yeah,
I can-
we, for those at home, we are actually recording in a house on Skinwalker Ranch right now. All 5 of us are in the same room. There are beans walking
guys.
around outside. They have no
Guys.
faces.
My dad's outside.
No, no,
No,
don't let him in.
no.
Don't let him
Your
in.
dad. Now, let me just tell you that much. Spoiler alert.
It wasn't my dad.
Lance, would you like to explain the joke to those who don't know?
No.
Dad.
No.
Just plain and simple.
His dad's dead.
We want to inspire an
You can't say it.
knowledgeable audience. They gotta know the joke, all right?
Like, I mean, like,
Personally,
you
I
know,
don't because I don't
we
social
can't tell an
media.
inside joke. It was people who don't know the inside.
Dude, shut up.
Mom.
What the fuck?
Dude, your mom has been quite the trope today. I can't lie.
Yeah, I know.
I heard your mom's a bit of a trophy.
Yeah, we were, we were on for quite a
Shucks.
while before we started recording. In fact, you could say we were on far too long before recording.
Your mom, kid.
Okay.
Let's just say I had a dog to deal with.
This is gone down to
Let's
your
just
mom.
say I had to deal with the ATF earlier this morning. Just got him
Oh,
off my back.
Avery. Don't say anything that will incriminate you later on.
Recording from
Just making
Chicago,
sure.
Texas.
Texas.
I made it across the border, but they're on my tail. I'm recording in the back of an
Don't
RV right now.
Don't
We're
worry,
going about
boys.
70.
Cartel guys got my back.
Yo.
We're good.
I want to reel back to Cheeseballs because not everybody gave their opinion on Cheeseballs.
Shoot. Hey,
Shut
Kirby,
up.
what's your opinion
Dude,
on
tell me.
Cheeseballs?
Tell me.
Everybody's on this
Balls
Pluto.
and cheese.
Fair enough.
That's a fact.
I prefer
Really,
cheese
the
toast.
glue
though.
that holds this podcast together
Okay.
is Cheeseballs.
Cheeseballs.
Here's my opinion on Cheeseballs. They're an immaculate treat.
Immaculate.
Depending on where you get them, right? If it's like shitty, like generic brand cheese
Got
balls,
a nice,
It's-
thick,
no,
like plastic container with
Thick.
a cap on it.
It's
It
long,
depends.
isn't it?
it depends. So if it's like the nice good one made by like a good company, it's like a crisp delight with a light cheese on the outside that isn't too cheesy, but just good enough. But then you get like doo-doo, and it's like this weirdly gross, thick Cheeto tasting flavor, Cheeto TM tasting flavor.
Cheeto tea.
Oh God! And then it's horrible. That's
Cheeto.
probably what Honey Boo Boo
I
ate.
don't know. Another tasty treat.
No, without
haven't
a
experienced
without a
anything.
doubt, that's what Honey Boo Boo ate.
She ate that shit.
McDonald's.
You can actually roll this 2 ways if you really wanted to. So
Concerning.
you can go the sweet treat route. You get
Okay.
a tortilla.
Okay.
Right.
Oh God, we're
You
back to
put
this.
some sugar in the middle.
Okay.
Some powdered sugar or just
Yeah.
like normal sugar. Sprinkle it in the middle, roll it up, eat it like
Okay.
that. Just
Oh, like, why are you doing them like that?
or
bro?
you want to go salty? You put salt in the middle. Instead.
What the fuck?
You sound like you're going to college and in a dorm room.
Oh no.
You bust out the uncooked ramen. You bust out the uncooked ramen. You lay it on top of the salt, on top of the corn
What you
tortilla.
gotta do for your morning breakfast, you gotta wake up spicy. That's how it is. So what you gotta
Okay.
do, you get your black coffee, nice and
Okay.
warm, and you have it with
And your Taco Bell.
hot red chilies.
I love myself some
It might
Taco
burn
Bell.
your tongue clean
Facts.
off your mouth, but
Taco
Are you
Bell
also an
does.
alcoholic?
tastes good, and
Yeah.
it makes you feel like a badass.
Okay.
Now I tell you what though, some Taco Bell should be bussin'. I be sitting there, I slurp that shit down. Like I don't eat it. No, I don't eat the Taco Bell. I slurp the Taco Bell.
That's gross.
He just loves
Taco Bell is
swallowing.
fake
In fact, I do.
and is disgusting.
Dude, I go.
He can't stop swallowing.
Dude, I go to Taco Bell and I get a burrito, dude, and I just eat it, just inhale it.
That is degeneracy level.
This shit's bussin', bro.
When
Yeah.
the burrito goes in, it must come out.
No, I just keep it.
Do you keep?
I mean, do you get diarrhea or constipated after Taco Bell? The
I d-
ultimatum.
No, I don't. I'm built. I have a storage container in my stomach.
Like a camel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe that's because you have a fucking hernia and that shit's blowing up right now.
Hey man, you know how it goes.
Oh, so that's why I can't move.
I can't move my legs.
God damn.
I haven't been able to turn my side at all.
I am burning.
Is that vaccine?
Leg.
Ross later bled out and died in his sleep after this podcast.
Heath Slater.
Just add that in like towards the end when you're editing.
We add in one of those like outros where it's like some like music playing over it, and it's just each one of us.
It's a picture of you.
Yeah.
It's got like, and it's supposed with the date.
Yeah, that's
No, it looks like
Yeah, it went
police
on, but-
files, just him dead in his chair.
okay.
Bow, 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 bow.
I thought you were
Ayo,
gonna go the George Lopez route with that.
wait. Oh my god.
Take a little
This is
trip.
why people aren't gonna watch our podcast.
That shit was
They're
dope.
not gonna watch our podcast either way. This is a.
They're not gonna watch it because there's literally a member not talking.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
kind of
shut
worse.
the hell up. I
Oh,
chop your ass up.
you
You didn't say your name.
better.
You didn't even say your name. You knew
can't
you
chop
were.
my ass up.
Yeah,
I
he knew.
chop your ass.
He knew exactly what he was
Well, I
talking
come down
about.
to Florida and I cut you in half with a tomahawk.
And I'll enjoy it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Kirby, the
How
fact
how
that
old are you
knew-
again?
The fact that you knew who he was talking about.
Dude,
Shows
I
that you
was
know.
engrossed. dude. I
Defensive
was
much?
entranced.
He was in trance. There was a skinwalker in his house. He had to defend it.
It looked like
No,
George
he is
Lopez.
the
I was whining and dining.
We've been talking to him this whole time.
Dude, imagine
He's
George...
across the table from you. Do you not see him?
Imagine
He's
if
right there.
George Lopez came in your house. You're like, hey, it's George Lopez. And he just morphs.
His eyes are black. He's a skinwalker.
I'm like, damn, yo, it's George Lopez, bruh.
He comes
They
up
just
to
come
you.
serious. Take a little trip.
He's like, I'm just like, yo.
Oh no, I let him in.
Like he just grabs you by the neck and lifts you.
Dude, he starts screaming in you, and then his like mouth expands, and he just swallows you, like me swallowing a Taco Bell burrito.
Swallows you whole. Jumps through the window like on all fours, you know.
Oh boy, he begins to
You'll have to
morph.
pay for that. I live in an apartment, bro.
You begin to
Like a
hear
Wendigo.
tiny pebbles thrown at your window. You move your curtain slightly, and what appears in front of you is something horrifying.
Tom Clancy.
Something you won't ever forget.
Tom
It's-
Clancy.
It's a cheese ball. that's the climax.
It's Tom Clancy eating cheese balls.
No, it's just a singular
Tom
cheese
Clancy
ball.
even look like?
It's
I don't know
Vondahar
Tom
outside
Clancy.
your window.
No. Anyone but
We're
him.
not getting rid of skill-based matchmaking. You gotta
Oh.
suffer, damn it.
I don't
So
know
that's what
shit.
Tom Clancy looks like. He looks way less cool than I thought.
I don't know what he looks
I
like.
thought it was
What do you
gonna look
mean? He writes
like-
books. What do you expect him to look like?
I thought
What
he
else
was
does
like
he do? Does he do
like
anything other than write books?
mercenary looking dude.
Tom
I
Clancy
expect him
died,
to look
isn't
like the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
he? Yeah, Tom
I don't
Clancy.
think Tom
No,
Clancy.
Tom
is
Clancy
dead.
died. He died in 2013, Ian.
Oh, he's like
Who are you
Steve
looking at?
Jobs. Okay.
Uh,
No, Steve Jobs died
I
in
don't think that's
2012.
right.
Was it 2013? Was it 2012?
I just don't think Tom
I
Clancy
had
and
somebody
Steve
I worked
Jobs
with
do
who
the same
was
thing.
just absolutely dumbfounded when we told them Steve Jobs was dead. Like, what?
Oh my god.
I
No.
was like, yeah, he died of pancreatic cancer.
He's like, then how are iPhones getting made? Doesn't he make them? No, those are tiny Chinese hands.
Oh,
Not
Those
Steve
are minimum
Jobs.
wage. That's minimum wage workers. Thank you.
No, that's
Minimum
way
wage.
that's like 5 cents an
No.
hour.
Legally
5
minimum
cents an-
wage.
It's either 5 cents an hour in a
Do they
prison
even
system in the
care about
United
legally?
States,
Why would
or
they say
36
legally?
cents an hour in
That's-
China.
Okay.
For legal reasons, it's minimum wage workers. Okay.
What are you, John Cena?
Yeah.
No.
John Cena.
This podcast is now banned in China.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
Shout
that's
out.
for the best. We get it out of the way so we don't like get China's hopes up.
Shout out to all of our Chinese
Oh yeah, I'm sure
viewers.
they're
Shout out to
chomping at the
all my
bit.
Taiwanese viewers, that's my favorite country, and shout out to all my Singapore viewers. Shout out to Hong
Hey, shout out to my
Yeah,
Myanmar
Kong
viewers.
country.
Shout out to the
I-
reunification of the true China.
Shout out to my
Oh
boxer
my
boys.
God.
All right.
Hey man, I'm just saying when Chinese takes over, when the Chinese
Take your
government
time.
takes over America, we ain't gonna be talking like this.
Nah,
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
you're a spineless
they won't be able to see
motherfucker.
me, bro. I'll be hiding my
The way
bunker
you said,
underground. They'll
you
never find me.
spineless motherfucker.
Listen, dude, glory to the new Chinese empire, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah, glory to
You
these
really
nuts,
never
kid.
seen Red Dawn.
Yo,
Oh,
I mean, I thought
boring-
he was
boring
always joking when he talked about being a communist.
No, dude, I'm just saying, if like the Chinese invade, I mean, that's just how it goes, you know.
Yep.
You know, I ain't doing nothing about it. That's up to you, buddy.
The British come up to your door, sir. Hand over your flintlock. Right away.
Okay.
No, my flintlock. No, yeah.
I'll meet you at
Good sir,
Lexington,
right away.
bastard.
Right away, good sir.
Oh, my scallywag.
You pull out your glove. He's like, "Don't you dare!"
Unhand me, criminal. Unhand me.
With my lead.
Like the video where he's like eating toast or something. He's like, "Do you have a license for that?" And then he just comes in. He starts beating.
Oh,
him.
you got a butter knife license on you, mate.
He's like, in the name of the queen, and he pulls out a nightclub
I
and he
have
starts
a
beating him.
license for that.
Oi, you got a license for that license?
Hey, Ian.
Who's that?
Hey,
I think
Onward.
you mean Onward.
Hey, Onward. You see that Skinwalker outside the window?
His head jerks around.
Dude, that looks like a dog. What's the dog doing?
What the dog?
Is that Biscuit? Hey, Biscuit, I
Me on
remember
Skin-
you.
Me on Skinwalker Ranch. Like, what the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
It's just the thing of him firing like 14 rounds and doing it just keeps
You know,
going.
honestly,
There's no blood. What's going on?
Me and the boys on Skinwalker Ranch when some supersized wolves come out of the forest. I know what the hell.
Grab my cat.
Hear what the dog doing? No,
What the
let-
dog's
Rear,
doing?
is that you?
let's you not know about that?
What do you mean?
Well, there was a family that stayed on Skinwalker. Well, was it Skinwalker Ranch, Ian?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they stayed there, and basically there was one day where, like, one of the first days there, this big ass wolf came out, and at first,
Just like ate one of the lambs or something. Or
well,
one of
no,
the
like
calves.
they were like entranced by it, so like they were just like chilling, like yo, like they didn't like question why a big ass wolf was there, and then it came up and they were all like petting it and stuff, and then it like took one of the calves by like the head or something like that, and so they were like, hey, yo, what the fuck, and so they started like shooting it and shit, but it was invincible basically. So eventually, I think it just like walked away.
Is that just that's all that happened there?
Well, that was one of the first
That
of many
day.
stories.
There's so much-
Oh.
yeah, that's what happened that day.
Well, I've heard of
every single day is a
Skinwalker
new
Ranch
adventure
and
in
like it being
Skinwalker
just
Ranch.
like a hot spot for like certain activity.
Well,
I'm just
Skinwalker
saying,
Ranch
if
is
I
a
saw a
fucked up
Skinwalker,
place,
I'd
bro.
fight it with my bare hands.
Yeah, okay, but
It's not gonna work.
Done it before, we'll
That's
do it
not
again.
gonna work.
Okay.
You are
Did
literally
you
doing
actually,
that to
Blake?
here.
Or what
Yeah,
do
you
you
fight a
think?
Skinwalker, Blake?
Yeah. Chump.
I mean, what?
Grab my
What's he
wooden
gonna do,
steak.
bro?
Told me he was my grandpa.
What's it
I
gonna
was
do
like,
to
nah,
me?
that's bullshit.
Nothing. It's a punk. Oh!
Nah, it's funny too, because another story that related to that wolf story is like I think one day they were in the house and then like they saw like 8 wolves come out of the forest line and then they all just like stood up, like posted up, and they're all like 8 feet tall and they rushed the house down. I was like,
So
yeah.
like me.
No, there's something I was thinking. Like, so okay, you've got think of European legend. You got like, you got vampires or something.
Okay.
Vampires.
You just kind of. I'm not saying they're lame.
They
They're
are.
definitely not as cool when you go to like Americas. You got the Skinwalkers. You've got Wendigos.
I say
You're like, "What?
Wendigos, bro.
This is so much cooler.
Me and the boys in Appalachia when a Wendigo.
Like, actually
pulls up.
scary.
Dude, Native Americans had some nasty curses, bro.
They had, and there was like one of them. They were like, Satan he's like a fox-looking dude. He just
Oh, yeah.
laughs at you, and
Yeah.
he's like evil. And I was like,
Wait.
damn, that's
Facts.
Where did Lance go?
His power may have gone off,
Oh,
honestly.
there it is.
Fell
Lance.
Never mind. Lance?
Lance.
His Discord made his...
No, a Skinwalker got through.
Wait, no.
hello, I am
The CCP
Lance.
got to him.
No.
Hello, can we pick up where we left off?
What?
What about the CCP? Ayo.
Hey, wait a minute.
Lance, wait.
Did anybody see him go to the bathroom?
What is the name of my new dog?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
You mind answering the question?
No.
Just something simple.
Lance,
You
Could
already
you
know.
repeat that?
What's the name of Blake's new dog?
Willie.
That's funny.
The fool.
The
Yeah,
fool.
Right, well,
Damn,
I've got the
fool.
electric.
What's actually
here,
weird
I'll
about that
charge
is
them.
like that's what he wanted to name it, so that's even deeper than deep.
What the
Well,
fuck?
How would you know that?
Here's my
because I
question.
told him.
Who would win in a fight? A Skinwalker or a Wendigo?
Me.
Skinwalker.
Okay,
Mainly because the Skinwalker also has a spaceship.
I vote Blake. Blake's gonna win.
yeah, Blake will win. Blake underscore will win that.
I would intervene between both of them and have to kill them both.
Kill them both.
I might have to
Don't
intervene.
Wendigos have like super strength?
Well, I think they both have.
But
super strength.
Wendigos do have some sort of super strength, but I think
Nah, but I
they're
beat both of them,
definitely
though.
they
They're
have
both
a
strong.
weakness,
Facts.
whereas Skinwalkers do not.
Yeah, Skinwalker's kind of built different though. But
Just
like,
are
I beat
invincible
Goku
to
in a fist
everything,
fight, so.
apparently.
you
Yeah,
build,
nothing
you
can
beat
stop
Goku in a fist fight.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
He don't
Seems
fight,
easy to
he's
me.
too embarrassed.
Yeah,
I stayed and bang with him. He couldn't handle that.
like what?
Like stand and bang. That just refers to like standing in front of somebody and not like trying to dodge and just going at them. Not what you're thinking. You're like, oh,
okay.
you're.
Trading
He said
lips.
bang,
Trading
bang. Did he say bang?
Yo, this guy fucked Goku.
Hey, do you guys?
Hey, is that the only one?
What? Kirby?
That's the first time you.
Yeah. He's been speaking. Ian?
No, but like without being prompted.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Pump these nuts, bitch.
Oh,
Now that's a good one.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see.
Besides, what we're talking about? Oh, I don't
Pump these nuts.
remember.
Goku.
Oh yeah, I was talking about
Skinwalkers.
having sex with Goku. Listen, you gotta assert your dominance, you know.
Yeah,
True.
yeah.
After beating the shit out of him.
I like your booty.
Well, no, because that makes
And
it
I
sound
would-
like not.
Wait,
Sure.
wait.
No. It's consensual. It's out of respect.
Oh yeah, facts.
That'd be mortifying if it wasn't. Oh my god.
You have won the battle. You may now have me.
God, dude. Imagine if that's
Yeah,
what.
gotta do.
Imagine if that's what like Jiren said to him after after the battle. Kirby.
It appears if I
Oh my
have
God.
Pokemon on left.
Now
I
you
have
can
slight.
Blade.
I have energy left for one
May
more
claim
action.
your prize.
Goku, claim your prize. It's not Dragon Ball. It's me.
This is Dragon Ball? What the hell?
No, I mean, you could say there's some Dragon Balls.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Icky.
Because some balls are gonna be getting drug.
Dragon. Yeah.
those are noises you hear.
Oh my
You may
lord.
have me now.
Oh wait, hold on. Hold on.
Hey, yeah, by
Hey,
okay.
yeah.
Hey,
I mean,
wait a minute, bro.
Hey, yo.
I have the dog sit, guys. I'm gonna pre-warn you guys ahead of time. I'm gonna go get some cheese balls and pet my dog for a bit.
Holy shit.
Oh, pet your dog. Well, dogs are
Yeah.
kind of cool. My dog's been an asshole for 5 years.
It's okay. Mine is going to do that
Really segueing
I lied
from
down.
fucking
I lied
Goku
down
to
next to him, right?
dogs.
because he's like a puppy and stuff. And he started biting my face.
That
So that was
happens,
cool.
though.
Aww.
No, it hurt.
He's gonna
First
grow up
time
to
I
be a
met my
killer.
puppy, he puked on my lap. So
Well, get owned, I guess.
Did you punt that motherfucker through a window?
Oh,
Can't.
no, Lance. We're not going to get back
Small,
into this,
but
bro.
he's,
That's
like,
what happened on the
vicious.
first podcast.
what do you?
Yeah, we can't relive the hamster moment.
Yes.
Yeah, hamster. We actually were gonna have a hamster show up to the podcast, but then he bailed out like last
Yeah,
second.
he goes
because
to
he's gotta
sleep at 9
sleep.
o'clock.
Whatever. I mean, oh my
Whatever, nerd.
Yeah, like old man.
Yeah,
Old
yeah.
head.
This guy, absolute just loser status.
Yeah, we don't need that old head on our podcast. We're young hipsters.
That old head. Hey, get that old
No,
motherfucker
Yeah,
out of
we,
here.
we
He's
listen.
cramping my
Hey
style.
man, we listen to emo and mumble rap, bro. Like we don't
Has
need
I do?
What you
And we
know
listen
about
to
rolling
Down
down in the deep?
DMCA,
When your brain goes numb, we call him mental break.
DMCA.
You know,
What?
they're gonna be our downfall.
Yeah. Your mom.
When your mom. Just silence.
We are unfunny.
No, you.
Shut up,
No,
Blake. I
dude,
thought you were
I'm
gonna
not
go pet your dog and get
upset.
cheese balls.
Dude,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like-
do that in a bit, okay? Don't be mean.
Except for Kirby, he was pretty funny.
Exactly.
If he talked at
Hey,
all.
shut the hell up. You're a little rat.
Such a little rat.
Bro, you probably play Warzone.
Oh
That's
my
nice.
gosh, dude.
The
Are you
greatest
talking to me or
Fortnite
Kirby?
Battle Royale.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, bro,
I'm numb now.
I don't know what you want from me. I really don't.
Kirby, tell us workplace stories.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Well, I
You getting
know.
robbed?
The
I
one that
shot
came off the
someone.
top of my head. I
What?
can't really talk.
What?
What's next? We never got robbed before, but this one dude is crazy. Dude. He came to the cash register and he pulled out a knife once. Then he told him to leave. And he left.
Okay, gentlemen, I will be back.
Just,
I will be back.
all right.
That's
He
like-
obviously
that's-
wasn't about that life.
That was gangsta. He just
Honestly,
expected you to be like,
leave.
here's
Yeah,
your
like-
money.
pulled out a knife,
he's
said,
got
"Hey
mad.
man,
He
get
left.
out of here." I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad."
Sheesh.
He
I
like
think the
had a-
craziest thing that
outside.
ever happened while I was working at McDonald's was like the CO2 alarms are going off, and apparently like there was like a malfunction. So we had to everybody had to like leave for like an hour, and we just sat out in the parking lot, and then we had to get checked out by the ambulances
the
The
ambulance.
When I was-
ambulances. What happened?
Bam, blam.
because they wanted to see if
Oh,
we had like inhaled too much carbon dioxide.
But like me.
Okay. I heard something that apparently the one thing every person on Earth is afraid of, like even if you have like the fear receptors or whatever completely buzzed out, you know, like they don't work at all. The one thing that will make a human react in a fearful manner is having too much CO2. Like if you can't breathe, like if you just hold your breath for long enough, you know how you just kind of start like, oh, I've got to breathe.
Well, isn't that
Yeah,
Isn't that your body not wanting to die?
well that makes
Yeah,
me
but
think
it's kind of like
of
even if you cannot comprehend fear, you act in a fearful manner. Like you respond fearfully.
but what do you are you like aware of that?
Yeah, it's
Damn,
kind of
Ryan,
weird.
Well, that makes me think of like narcosis or like divers and stuff where like the pressure starts building as you go deeper in the water and it like
They got
fucks with the
the
chemicals in your
mumps.
brain.
That
Is it the
happens.
mumps?
The mumps.
Where you go
The
up too
mumps.
fast and your brain just goes
That's
kaput?
not. That's definitely.
I
not the
don't
mumps.
think that's the mumps.
That's not the mumps.
It might.
Isn't the
I know
mumps
a
the
guy
mumps?
who
Isn't
that,
the mumps
what's
from
his-
Gears of War?
No, the mumps is a real thing.
Yeah.
What's the thing in Gears of War that they're like
Oh,
after the bomb went off or whatever?
radiation
Isn't
poisoning.
that called like rust lung or something? Iron lung.
Iron
No,
lung.
that's the iron lung
think it's
is
called
just
I think it's
it is
called
equipment.
Nah, cause I know that the mumps are a real thing. 'Cause when we were in freshman year, our math teacher, we I think it was me, Logan, and Mason were like, "Hey man, you got the mumps," and then he like went along with the joke, and we were just it became a meme.
The bends.
The bins. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. Yeah. What's this dude in my old high school? His dad got the bins, but he didn't die. He just had to go to they had to airlift him to the hospital though.
Happens.
Yeah, but like there's a bunch of crazy stories of divers diving too fast or going up too fast, and
Sometimes
just
you see,
like
a
just
shark-
basically freaking out, just like seeing stuff and having crazy hallucinations.
Fucking deep sea divers and spelunkers, bro. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, goddamn.
They live for the dream.
Honestly, especially
The ocean
spelunkers.
is cool behind the protection of a nice large glass screen.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the urban legend of the shadow diver or the black diver?
No.
I don't know about that one.
Well, you see a diver suit, it's empty. You look through the goggles and it's black. There's nothing there, and it basically. Some people say it's a certain type of squid using its camouflage to imitate a diver to pull you in. Others say it's like just narcosis, just hallucinations. But you get up to it and it just disappears.
But like
Pretty
your
creepy.
ghost.
I'm gonna say that's narcosis.
Yeah, but think of being thousands of feet underwater and you can't
Yeah.
like you physically cannot rise up fast or you will die.
And you see that.
And you
thing,
see
like,
and you see some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
It is, yeah, it's like some kind of demon trying to make you die.
See, like that's scary too.
Come
The
on.
thing that gets me about the people who go fucking spelunking, bro, like seeing the videos of them where they'll go into like a hole that they can like barely fit into just to go down like some like weird like small tube in a cave. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you?
That's
like,
insane.
Or meant to die.
You're crazy.
Doing something like that. What is wrong with
It's like the one dude in I don't remember where the cave is, but like he went in there and then like he thought that he could get through this hole, so he like squeezed his rib cage and then he got stuck and then he just died there because they couldn't get him out.
God, that would be so
Horrifying.
terrible.
Yeah.
It's even worse is you're in your dive suit and there was like one
Well,
guy who
that's
tried to
different
get
thing.
another body out because he finally found this dude. Your entire body is essentially it turns into it's like
It just bloats, doesn't
cadaver
it?
wax is I think the word for it. It's like a waxy stick substance and your entire body essentially just molds down to it in bones.
Wow.
So just imagine bones in a suit and it's all just this extremely sticky stuff which sticks onto your like the guy next to you. He's like, oh, I'm gonna get this dead body out of the water for his family and stuff. But then it like coats his entire mask. He can't see anything now.
Yeah.
What about the symbiote or something? What the hell?
That's a venom.
Goddamn terrifying. I'm not gonna do it.
Mm.
No, but what I was saying about the guy who died spelunking.
It's a lure for carnage.
Oh my god. The thing about him though is what he had done is he was going head first and he was going down. So when he got to this part, he thought, like I said, he thought he could get through. So he like sucked his gut in and then like tried to go through. So what had happened is his ribs got stuck on like the rock. So once he realized that he couldn't go further, he couldn't go back because he couldn't physically breathe in enough to like get his ribs over the rock. And so he couldn't fully breathe either because of how he was stuck. And so what ended up happening to him was he was just basically stuck there upside down, not being able to fully breathe. And then obviously the people behind him, who I think it was like his brother or something, they went and got help. And so the people
That's awful. That's awful.
and so the people came to get him and they tried to lift him out and then they couldn't lift him out. The funny thing is they said they couldn't lift him out because they were afraid of breaking a bunch of his bones, which like
You would have had to have
Yeah, there's this thing like you know how
they
it's
broke his
CPR.
ribcage,
They're
he'd
like
probably be
just don't
alive.
care. Don't
Yeah.
care about him about breaking his ribs. Just continue doing CPR.
Yeah, but
They said,
basically,
"No, it's
well,
fine."
You don't think you understand? CPR has nothing to do with this, bro.
No, I'm saying it's the idea of if it's life threatening, you just go through with it. It doesn't
Oh,
matter how
yeah.
many ribs you break.
Yeah, but like, but basically they couldn't pull him out. So I think at one point they tried to pull him out, and like he got like a little like out, but then like something happened, and he essentially fell back in and actually went down further than he originally was, and so he was even more in there. And so basically they just couldn't get him out. So they had like some way, they had like a walkie-talkie on him or something like that to try to keep him like talking stuff. But eventually he stopped talking because he, died or he like passed out or something. So what they had to do after he died is they just sealed the cave so that nobody else would go in there, and that's just like his tomb.
I would not
That's
want to.
fucked.
That's the same thing
Yeah.
they do for like the the living burials or whatever, like the boats out in the ocean. I'm like,
I don't know.
these things are now
Really?
leaking oil, but that's not the issue. They you were a sea mariner. You have your wife and your kid over at the at the beach side little cottage or something. He's like, I'm gonna join the Navy, And now I'm going to die at the bottom of the ocean and be forgotten about while the rest of my remains are eaten by sea amoebas and fish.
Well, this guy
This is
wasn't
wonderful.
forgotten about though. There's a whole like memorial to him over there.
Like, man, why are we just letting these guys just sit at the edge of the abyss forever?
I mean, I mean, I just don't think there's anything you can do. I mean, when you go
There's
to
not
the
much
bottom
you
of the
can do, but
ocean,
it's not very
it's-
chill.
We
I
can't
mean,
exactly
first of all,
retrieve him.
I mean, like I don't care about the bodies as much as like say getting chemicals out of the water, like oil. That's way more important.
Mercury, yeah.
Yeah, or really just any damaging chemical to the sea life and coral and whatnot. But I mean, your body, it's just going to be too taxing. I mean, honestly, it's going to cost too much money, and just who's going to pay that amount of money? And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Bars, I guess.
Thank you, Kirby.
Your
Alright,
input
I'm
is
sorry,
always
I'm
meaningful
sorry.
to us.
Pluto Moon.
Do you have a topic, Pluto? I mean, I already have one, but I want to see if you have one.
I'm talking about
Prepare for this at all?
animals. I got beef with a lot of animals.
Got
Okay.
beef
If I
with
ever run across a
animals?
polar bear in real life, sorry, bro. Don't give that your
Hey, bro, you are not
It's on
boxing a
site.
polar bear,
It's
bro.
on site with polar bears, bro.
Dude, that
on
polar
site.
bear's
Not
gonna
gonna
kick your ass, bro.
I will literally hamstring that polar bear, bro. I will put him in a headlock, bro. I will body slam his ass.
From polar
I
bear,
got
polar bear
beef
is
with
supposed to be
polar
like the
bears.
most vicious bear,
Yeah.
other than a brown
Yeah,
bear.
polar bears are
Yeah.
one of the few like animals that will actively hunt humans as prey.
I mean,
That's why I
meats
got
is
beef with
meats.
them, bro.
Eat some meat.
That's
Yeah,
why
bro, I'm
Take
not
that
gonna-
I
rubber
actually
off.
saw
Fuck
something.
that
Like,
hoe.
if you see
Meat's
a
good
polar
meat.
bear kind of looking at you, like over the hill or something,
Dip.
do not stay there. Do not stay there at all.
Bro, I would
That
kick
thing is,
his
he's
ass, bro. I would
sizing
start
up the
chasing
scene.
him, bro, and he'd be like, "Hey, yo, chill."
You see that? You just pull out your 50 Action Express. Say nope, not gonna happen.
Bro,
Uh-uh.
I
You're
would
assuming
knock
you
his
have a
lights
50
out, bro.
Action
I will
Express.
push his.
I mean, if we're in the
hairline
like Alaskan native wildlife reserves or
I don't
something,
think that's where. I don't think that's where
Well,
polar bears are.
well, there's
That's
a lot
like the
more polar
Arctic.
bears up there. They're in Canada. They kind of are moving down because the Arctic is falling apart.
But
This
like,
this could be an old wise tale, but
Global warming.
isn't it like you have to keep your doors unlocked or something in certain areas because of like polar bears, because of how vicious they
Or
are?
just blow
Like-
up your doors anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh well, I mean, I don't know if they're gonna try that hard.
There's like the Russian scientists in one of the poles. They're just feeding them crackers through a window.
Oh god.
You never seen that? Of course, it's the Russians. Those guys could probably
They
tame
don't care,
a
bro.
demon. Actually, no, they could probably tame.
Dude, I'm
anything.
telling you, whenever I hear a Russian speak, it's like they're speaking a demonic tongue.
There's this like crazy town at like the most northern part of like Siberia, of course, where it's like
Oh,
insanely cold. Like you literally, if you have
Coldest
any,
place
like,
on earth. Yeah.
if you like the moment you step outside, your nose, like your mucous membranes, just freeze immediately. You hear the
That's
pop
right.
and
You
crackle.
hear it? Yeah, like all of the parts in your nose just frozen.
And then
Jesus
if you're outside with like exposed skin, like it'll frostbite like within minutes, like 15 minutes or
Dude,
something. It's like crazy
it's
like that.
literally,
Just like
it's,
one bus, and the guy
Dude.
smokes and plays shitty music.
dude,
Yeah, and it's like, and if this guy doesn't get there, it's like you have no way of getting to school.
dude, that's Norse hell. Like that's Norse hell
Yeah.
over there, bro.
You wait at the
They
bus
love
stop
it.
for 10 minutes or you freeze to death, so you better start walking again if he doesn't show up.
Yeah, you're like, get your ass back to town ASAP, or you're gonna die.
You straight up gonna die.
I mean, but it's kind of cool. Like if you listen to the parents or the elders of these villages talk. I mean, it is a village. It's not a big area. You know, they love it. They talk about, I'm seventh generation that lives here. You know, we live in the harshest areas of the world, and they're proud of it. I think that's pretty honorable. But the kids are probably like, this shit sucks.
I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty sure most of them like, I want to get ready. I want to learn Russian because they don't actually know like Russian innately. They speak like Siberian,
And they
so
speak
they have
Inuit.
to learn Russian and then
I'm
go
pretty sure.
up to, or not up, down to any Russian city, and then they want to get a job, and then they.
back to the animals
Get
things.
big.
I also got beef with gorillas.
Oh, okay.
Motherfucker
If I
said,
run into a
"Back
gorilla,
in
bro,
animals
kicking
thing."
his ass, bro. Kicking his ass.
What the fuck? Yeah, why do you
I'll
have
run
beef?
him over.
Hey, why do you have beef with animals that are like, just like beefy, like apex predators? Well, gorillas not an apex
'Cause
predator,
I'm the
but
apex predator. Don't
Okay.
get it
The
twisted.
right of proving.
Don't get it twisted.
All right, what's the
The
biggest
right-
animal you think you could fight and win? I'll go first. Mine is a crocodile or an alligator, like a big alligator, like maybe like a 7-foot alligator.
Motherfucker.
I think I could take that
Yeah,
on.
I want to see Lance wrestle a saltwater crocodile.
A human.
Well, first of all,
A
first of
human.
all, it's because it's like they genuinely can't like run zigzag. So and then their bite force is really strong, but they cannot lift their mouth open. If you get a hold of their mouth, they can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
And then what you got to worry about is the death roll. So as long as they're not biting on you, they're just rolling around, which isn't really going to affect you. And it's not like they have claws to strike you.
Well, yeah,
think
but
that's
the
the biggest
bigger
animal I
ones
could
can
take
hit
down.
you with their tail.
Well, that's unlikely if you're literally like getting behind it and on its back.
Yeah, but here's the thing. But like,
Well,
you're assuming you're
I
gonna
don't
be
think
on
you'd
it
win
behind its
against a
back.
crocodile
Yeah.
or an alligator.
Well,
I-
this is just
no offense.
this is all hypothetical.
Actually,
Like,
no.
it's
I'd say you
possible,
could.
But like, I don't know, man.
And now I'm gonna introduce my
I
topic.
say
and then
it is
actually explain why I
possible.
think yours would.
Not a 7-foot
So,
alligator
I'd say-
crocodile.
The biggest animal I could probably, beat in a fight, I'd say it would have to be maybe a whale.
What?
Now you gotta listen to my reasoning.
Just
right?
stuff its blowhole.
No,
Fuck
that
it.
is also an option. But you see, I don't remember you specifically saying we couldn't use weapons before
You
introducing
can't
this
use
idea.
weapons.
I mean,
Oh,
that
well,
I think
sorry.
I didn't say anything about it,
I
but I would
thought-
say
I
just
thought it was a
gentleman's
given.
game.
Yeah, I
That's
thought it was a
even
that's
given.
yeah, that's because I
let's
mean, yeah,
say
you just get a fucking gun. I'll take down an elephant.
you got a whale or something. I'm just gonna grab a giant, like oversized cork and just
What?
put it right in his blowhole.
just slam it in.
Yeah. What is he gonna
Well,
do then?
What if it eats you?
Just know it.
I have
But I mean, you could just
doomed.
shove yourself into the blowhole, and then as it's like,
Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah,
just
why
pull
would I
yourself
want to
out.
go after a whale? Whales
Absolutely.
are pretty passive animals,
Not killer whales.
So-
It's just purely
instead-
hypothetical. The biggest animal, biggest.
If I'm saying
Yeah, I don't
violent,
really-
animal,
I don't-
like
I don't
something
got
that's
beef with
really gonna
whales. Whales are
fight
cool.
back, I would say the biggest. Because actually, no, whales they don't even fight back. You seem like they'll just watch their kid get eaten by an orca and like, and they just.
But I mean,
keep
let's say
going.
they
just don't care.
let's say they
What are
they
they gonna
jump out of
do?
the water and completely crush every bone in your body, or hit you with their
Oh,
tail, which
okay.
will
I
also
just
break every
swim
bone in your
down.
body.
Yeah.
Just swim down.
You're gonna swim faster than
Dude,
something
I
that lives in the
saw-
water.
Dude, I
I
saw a
don't know, Mark.
video on my
Yeah, I am. I'm like a
YouTube
fish man.
recommended the other day of it was orcas and they were pulling up on like a school of fish and like they used their
Oh,
little tail
orcas.
thing, dude, and they fucking did a backflip in the water and like slapped their tail into like the group of the fish and then a bunch of fish like came stunned out and shit and they started eating them. I was like, yo.
They straight up crazy. They know
That's-
how
that's
they
Ian.
learned
Dude,
science. That
orcas
is-
are
they-
alpha, bro.
Yeah, I'll say orcas are built different, bro.
Like hunting sharks and stuff,
Orcas-
eating their livers.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit's great.
Yeah.
They bop them on the nose or they like flip them over or something.
And the thing is, though, it's like if it were like us, like in water, like I don't see how we could bop something on the nose because we can't like move like that.
No,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
you
no,
see
you,
sharks-
you can't really beat
Most
like an
sharks
water
kind of work like the Japanese fighters in World War II, where they
What?
can't go upside down because the fuel just kind of like seeps out of the tank or something.
Is
Like
that
if you
bars?
flip it upside down, it just stops working.
How do you flip a shark?
Well, if
upside
a
down?
well,
Yeah,
if
how
a
you-
great
how you
white
gonna
stops
flip a
moving,
shark upside down.
Yeah,
if a
bop
great
it,
white stops moving
right?
at all for prolonged periods of time, it dies. It has to
It
move.
dies.
'Cause That's how
So
it
you
that's how it
flip
gets it
upside
feeds
down,
oxygen.
It goes to
How's it
sleep
sleep?
and then it dies, and then you eat out its liver.
Yeah, how's it sleep?
And then
It
you
doesn't.
insert
It just
yourself
keeps
into its
moving.
body
Can't they
and
It
fight
just
sleep while?
keeps
from
I'm
the
pretty sure they can
inside.
sleep while swimming.
I see.
I don't know. I thought they just.
Yeah, I
kinda
do know what
kept
you're talking
moving.
about because yeah, they have to keep swimming because that's how they open their gills to stay
Like,
alive.
sleep is
and
for the
keep
weak,
getting
bro.
Watching water.
Maybe going upside down has something with like not allowing their gills to open up enough or something like that.
Motherfucker Ian was
Or they
like,
just can't swim as good.
Man, Onward was like, I'm gonna flip a shark in the water.
I am. What? Okay, bull shark? Maybe not. I could probably, like the little sharks that like they.
Ian, the point
they
I don't
is,
just,
think
like,
you're
it's
doing
a
it. First of all, I
shark
don't
in
think
the
you're
water.
doing anything if you're in the water. If
You
I
know
was going up
shark
against an
fins?
alligator in the
You know what
water,
I'm
I would
talking
die
about?
immediately.
Yeah. Like,
Okay,
Ian, they can't
alligator
verse
in the
something
water
dude.
versus
Apparently,
alligator
I
on
just looked
land.
it up. So, first
I'm
of
gonna
all,
make a
not
steak,
all sharks
and I'm
need to
gonna-
keep swimming, and certain species of sharks, like nurse sharks, can like stay still. But sharks don't need to sleep like humans do. They just have active and restful periods.
I see.
Actually, wait. I could probably beat a one of those bull sharks on land. Like I just grab it by the
Yeah, of
tail
course you can beat it on
and
land.
I just hold it there. That's what I'm saying. If
Beat
we're
anything
saying
like
that
that
this
on
fight
land.
naturally starts on land, I could beat any.
Why
of the,
would
the
it start on
aquatic
land?
species.
It's a shark.
Yeah, I mean, you have to fight
We
something
haven't
kind of
really
like.
set up
I mean,
the
if you're gonna
perimeters
fight
for
a
these
shark,
fights.
you have.
Because
You
if
know,
you
alright, I
fight a
would say
shark
you have
on
to
land,
fight
you can
something in
just
its
camp it out
habitat
until it
with
dies.
no tools.
Okay, well, you're screwed then if you're fighting an alligator.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, because alligators can go on land
Okay.
and
Yeah,
in the
sharks
water.
Tell you what.
Sharks
tell you what, I
cannot
could
go
beat-
into the land.
I could beat a coyote.
Okay.
Fair,
I can
fair.
kick a coyote's ass too, bro. No, not even a question.
Yeah.
How about 2 coyotes? We're both done.
No, we
You
hold-
cannot beat.
Coyotes-
No,
I
dude,
just I'd pick
no,
up one
dude,
by the
he's
tail
got
and slam it
no,
into
no,
the
no,
other one.
See,
No,
He's
exactly.
got his own
that's not how this
You
works.
gra-
They're gonna
Ian,
bite your
no, no, no.
hand, and then the other one
No,
goes for
Ian,
your
Ian,
knee, and
Ian,
the one grabbing your hand goes
listen,
for your
dude,
neck.
Listen, dude.
That's how it
When
works.
they come towards you, you grab them both by the neck and you just choke slam both of them. Like, come on.
You kick one away, and then you focus on one at a time.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Call of Duty,
depending on
you
how
don't get
big
one
they
at a
are,
time.
I'm thinking I could crush their windpipe with one hand.
Yeah.
I feel like you're overestimating yourself unless you are still a skinwalker.
He is a skinwalker. He can turn
I mean,
into
I don't
one.
know. I mean, I've never been face to face with a coyote, nor have I seen one lately. So, I mean,
What about a skinwalker?
skinwalker. I
I
mean,
don't know.
it's
Hey, it's on
hypothetical
site with
and it's gonna
skinwalkers,
murder
bro.
you.
We already know.
Dude, if we fight a skinwalker,
There must
he's
be a
dead.
skinless.
What about a
walker,
skin?
but
What about a skinwalker alligator?
Oh.
Oh, you're screwed.
You're
Yeah.
dead. You're
Nobody's
gone.
winning against that.
Nah,
You just
I
can't
wouldn't
kill it.
get that.
No, it's like
Alpha.
exactly the same, but it just won't die. So you're just sitting on top of it, holding its mouth down for eternity.
It would be like the one SCP. That's like the thing that can't be like destroyed. The big alligator.
Oh, yeah, I know what
How
you're
about
talking
we
about. It
change
like
the
speaks.
parameters of this fight?
Yeah.
You
All
are
right,
given
what do you
a
propose?
machete.
A machete?
The machete that
Uh,
opens up the entire world of
well, I
possibilities, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean, I
90% of the
really
enemies
wanted it to
is
be
conquered.
just like you.
$19
What you
Ford
think
Bronco.
with your physical form? What do you think you could take down with just you as the
I mean,
weapon?
yeah, because it's
Like
not
this,
really.
just to kind of.
If you have any weapon at your disposal other than like crazy stuff,
But-
like you're not gonna get a plane or a bomb or
But the thing is,
They're not
it's
technical.
not really like fair to introduce weapons because we can use guns and they can't.
oh well, there's a reason why they're the apex predator of Earth. All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. But that's
Yeah,
not.
but we're
what I'm
down.
saying,
We're
bro.
downgrading ourselves, and that's why we don't say we can fight anyone. You're just trying to fight like the one thing you think you can fight. I think confidently I could take out an alligator.
Uh huh. Well,
'Cause it-
And
'cause-
you think you
that's
could take out a shark by swimming into the water and fighting in
No,
its
no.
natural habitat?
I'm
Good luck.
gonna get there and I'm gonna do the thing because they think you're seals. Well, if you go at them from a specific type of angle or something, they don't actually attack you. Honestly, like sharks don't naturally attack humans unless they are either starving to death or they think you're a seal. So if you get
That's why
at
they
them
attack
from a
people on surf.
particular angle, they're not
Depends on
gonna
the
attack
shark.
you, and then that gives me the striking maneuver. You know, I'm like,
But-
I'm gonna hit that man.
But Ian,
Like he doesn't suspect.
You got nose,
you're in
eyes,
water,
or
bro.
gills.
You're in water. You can't move like that.
I'm gonna grab onto his gills. What is he gonna do then? And I just start tearing at him. Just
Is
start
that
tearing.
after? Is that after or before you maneuver his fucking massive jaws coming down on both your legs?
Oh, you see, the jaws aren't coming at me because he doesn't think I'm food. He's not moving at me like I'm.
Then how are you that
Right.
close to him?
Hold on. First off, what type of shark is this?
It's like a juvenile bull shark.
I see.
Bull sharks aren't they like notoriously violent
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
much
kill the
fa-
most
and-
people each year.
and much faster than a great white?
Yes.
Hmm.
They also
don't know- I
go
don't know,
between
bro.
Salt and fresh water.
I'm just saying.
You
Man,
just
like-
gave yourself like one of the like an apex predator of the earth.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I gave myself
And you
the
will
worst
not.
one I could have.
And
I
you
think
cannot.
hammerhead
beat that.
sharks would be an easier one to fight because they have smaller
Yeah.
mouths.
Nah,
Yeah,
hold your
grab
hand.
Well,
on.
actually,
Each
they
side
can't
of
see
that.
you if they're
What is he
coming
gonna
at
do?
you head on either. So you can
Oh,
kind of
wait,
like
no?
you can.
Okay, I'm gonna change what I'm saying. It's gonna be a megalodon.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're just
facts.
never gonna be able to
Megalodon-
do anything to it.
No, you just
Yes, I
get
will.
swallowed whole. and
I'm
you
gonna be
kill
like
it
an
from the
ant,
inside.
and I'm just gonna tear out all of its gills piece by piece, and then he's gonna die.
I can think of like at least a
Look,
couple of
Ian,
fish that's like their whole purpose is to latch on to other animals and they don't do much damage.
No, wait, actually, the sharks like them because they
clean
feed
'em.
off parasites.
But Ian,
So he's gonna accept me and be like, oh, okay.
here's the thing, though.
You know, he's
Here's the
good.
thing,
And then
though.
I'm gonna
Does he
rip at
slowly
it.
If
go
you're-
for his eyes?
if you're tearing at his
Slowly.
gills or whatever, like you're saying, then it
You know
will
how like
know.
megalodons in movies are
But,
always
like,
missing an
hold
eye?
on, but
That
hold
was
on,
me.
but hold on. But like, if you're doing this, it will know, and wouldn't it just swim down further and further?
Wouldn't it just fucking turn and you'd be
No.
sucked up into a whirlwind?
Yeah, yeah. Wouldn't it just start going stupid, and then you like lose your grip, and then eat?
A gorilla grip, dog.
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
good.
really grip onto
Yeah,
a shark
okay.
because they have like.
First of
really,
all,
like,
you have no
smooth skin.
tools, so how are you underwater for more than 5 minutes?
Yeah. You would
Uh,
drown.
no.
And then it would eat you.
He's
You
like,
can't really fight a water creature in
I
water.
didn't think this one through.
See, the alligator, I go by the edge, I lure it by, it's gonna come out if I'm like acting, dipping my fingers in the
Okay,
water or
wait,
something.
so-
And then I dart off, and then I can move faster than it
This-
can, and
this
I
is
can
You know,
get out
undone
of it.
version,
you know how
right?
fast those things will
We're
jump out of
thinking
the water at
undoped
you?
length, right?
Not faster than me.
No, faster than you.
No.
Well,
no,
in the scenario, I've seen it, and I'm watching it as it gets closer, and I'm kind of like, gauging my distance as this goes. This is
yeah, it's
hypothetical,
not like
guys.
a
Come
snake
on.
strike, bro.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Oh,
Put your benefit of the
Alligators
doubt,
use
bro.
point techniques, bro.
Sorry.
Come on, guys.
But like people do this for a living. They like hunting crocodiles with their hands. Like that's something that people
Yeah,
do.
what happened to the last one? He died. Sorry.
Yeah, after he did it like fucking what for several
You know, he actually got
seasons
killed
of
by
a show.
stingray. And I feel like
Oh, you're
that's
talking
the-
about Steve Irwin.
Can we get this man like a massive golden statue?
I think
Yes.
he has a statue, doesn't he? Somewhere.
Isn't his like a daughter like doing safaris and things of that nature and like
His son
The
is.
son essentially became like the same as him.
I know his daughter's
that's awesome.
He's like a
There's like
clone.
a video of his daughter holding like a giant ass tarantula. Something like that.
Now his son does stuff like that.
And he was awesome. I love Steve Irwin.
Okay.
Yeah, you make a giant either bronze or gold
Australian
statue of him,
people.
and then you have everybody rub the foot on the statue or
What?
something. Like you never seen that where it's like the entire statue is slightly tarnished from bronze or whatever, and then there's just the shoe which is completely fine.
I'm not.
There's plenty of statues like that where they'll have like one single feature that is not tarnished. You can make it his shoe, you can make it his hand, or his solid gold smile. I don't know.
I think his face because he's got like a really distinctive looking face.
Gotta preserve.
Why are we
the
talking
face
about?
of Steve.
Is Steve? I don't know, like a fucking giant. What if we just build him a gold statue and we all worship it, and then it gets struck down by
Giant
God?
Cheeseball statue.
Oh.
Cheese ball statue.
Where's Blake when you need him?
He's eating cheese balls in the statue.
And
Yeah, he's been
petting
gone a while.
Henry. Yeah, he just dipped out on the potty.
The Congo.
Potty.
What's up with
Is
that?
that what you're gonna call it?
Yeah, the potty.
Oh yeah, I also got beef with certain types of monkeys.
With
I
what?
understand.
Dude, what are they? I think maybe no, it's not lemurs. It's like the really small ones that always fuck with everybody. I don't like those.
Ayo.
Oh,
Lance.
and chimps. They'll literally rip your face. I don't like gorillas, monkeys. They're like very violent and will rip your dick off and face
Ayo,
and various body
Bambi.
parts.
Like,
Yes.
Angola. What's up with that?
We
know
don't.
anything about Angola.
We don't need to speak on that.
Okay. Nah, because my mouse pad's a map, so I'm just looking at Africa.
I see.
We're looking at Africa, huh?
Yeah.
Why are you? Look, okay. I thought I have a podcast topic right here. It's
By the way, Ian, we're at the 57 mark.
well, we'll keep going.
57 minutes, that is.
Who cares? So what was I thinking about? Oh yeah, I was thinking about it, like the
The Balkans. Why are they
Cosplayers.
existing?
cosplay.
They're just
right?
destroying. They're currently
Oh, yeah.
destroying
no,
themselves.
No. Wait. Cosplayers. Ian's talking.
I was thinking, cosplayers are. I was kind of looking into it because I saw some stuff, not TikTok per se. I just like you see stuff on social media, and the cosplayers are always the lowest of the low. They're at the bottom.
Nah, man. I ain't gonna let you disrespect my white women cosplaying Raven from Teen Titans like that. Like, come on, bro.
Oh, facts.
I haven't seen any of those.
A former
I've seen
member
them.
of
But I
Team
have.
Crimson.
But I have seen them.
Oh, you've done more than seen them.
I wish.
Oh, he's talking. Oh, he's like. I know Kirby's thinking about Silk right now.
Facts.
Yeah, honestly, Kirby's trying to find himself a nice girl cosplaying Silk.
Ain't that some bar?
Look. That is admirable.
Admirable. Bars as fuck.
I'm just waiting for Zendaya to break up with her boyfriend.
You mean you? I don't know
No,
why you wanna break up
I'm
with
the husband. She has plenty of boyfriends.
me. Okay.
Sheesh. It's a drawing, son.
I'm just saying, dude. Raven from
Actually, if
Teen
it's a
Titans.
cosplayer, then it's no longer a drawing.
Well, we're speaking like a Silk cosplayer. And what was your grievance with these cosplayers and their great mental
Just weird.
deficiencies.
They're just weirdos.
Yes.
He doesn't like him.
But that's. I mean,
I'd say there's a selected. Mainly, it's just like hot white women
Yeah.
or just completely disgusting people.
Yeah.
disgusting people.
I mean, I just think of Cheeto dust fingers and beer bellies.
I'm just saying, white women in a Raven cosplays hit different.
Battlefront 2, when it first came out on the Xbox, was killer.
Battlefront
That's how I
2.
know.
The Xbox 360 or the Xbox One.
The
That's what I'm
Xbox
talking about.
X, like the original Xbox. I'm just thinking of like old neck. I think that's what it's called. I'm fairly sure.
Battlefront.
It might be. I was thinking of the newer one that sucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the newer one. I like Battlefront 2. It's not terrible.
The
They
new
well, they
one?
did a lot of they did a lot of fixes to it, a lot of free content updates, which I think redeemed it.
Mainly because they installed the money algorithm.
Bitch, I don't
to
saw
begin
you
with.
like I install Windows.
I mean, hey, I don't buy any of these things anyways. I got it for the EA thing.
Guys,
I got
guys,
all the Ultimate Game
guys.
Pass, and that's all I spend money on.
Let's
and I
get
this
back
shit
on
for free.
topic here. White women cosplaying.
Isn't that
I don't think we have a topic. We're just
Where
talking
is the
about cosplay.
Starfire
Why is
cosplays?
white women the specific? The
I don't know.
Starfire? Well,
Did ask him yourself?
that's a lot more of
Oh, I
a
will.
fluid character actually. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised you don't see more of that.
Because man, I mean, I'm just saying, dude. Like, I stay up some nights, thinking about these white women in the Raven cosplays. Like,
I think you do more than stay up.
I'll stay up at night. What the hell? It's good fun.
I think
Stay up
about
late
it.
at night, tugging on the chode.
Hey, bro, how you know?
I'm the Skinwalker looking through your
little-
window.
Listen, you're opening up all this information to the internet now. Once it's on the internet.
Oh,
it's
I
never
want them to
gone.
know.
That's
Well.
all. I can respect that.
I guess that's cool.
Good one,
Yeah.
Charlie.
At
And
least the honesty is
Or
Shut up,
appreciated.
Ian.
Skinwalker.
Thank you, Skinwalker Lance.
This
Skinwalker Ranch.
is what Skinwalker? No.
Oh,
It apparently did.
Lance,
Just
I'm looking
start
at you
speaking
across the table
Spanish.
right now, bro. You're not real.
We talk, not this, not me. Start speaking Latin.
Like, bro.
I like how we've just assigned Latin as the ancient language. Like,
Yes.
yes, this American demon angle. What I don't fucking know what you call it.
Bro,
It's
Well, it's
what?
like the-
trying to
say-
be
it's- well,
speaking Latin.
It's a native
Well,
It's
English
like
man
it's,
speaks
well,
Sumerian.
it's the language of the devil, isn't it? Supposedly, like
I don't
it's
know.
like
Speaking-
all that shit.
Roman.
He's gonna
people.
be speaking like works.
A
I don't know.
skinwalker would probably be speaking some type of Native American language.
I mean, if you believe that's like the roots where it comes
That or
from.
he
but-
speaks in like screech tongue, like
Yeah.
hi.
I mean, yeah, the videos I keep getting. Okay, and the videos I keep getting on my TikTok
That's-
of
oh,
quote unquote
no.
skinwalkers making noises. They're always like, yeah.
It's probably because there's some fat motherfucker trying to grab some money in the background, just screaming.
There was one.
Hey Billy,
I
hold this
don't know.
camera up. Yeah, yeah.
Hold this phone.
There was one where it was the birds chirping, and supposedly I didn't really hear it, but the person recording said that the birds said their name midst chirping.
Oh yeah.
He's
What did he just say? Like Ron.
Maya,
what's his name?
I think it was.
Ron. The other one's name is Jim,
Apparently, we're.
and the third one's name is
You can say Biden, and you can say Pelosi, and you can say whatever the other one was. Then you can say Trump. Fruit Loop. Say his name.
Sorry, I don't
Ooh.
care. Yeah, Trump, Biden. Now, all I really need for president is a cold beer out on the lake.
Wait.
That sounds like Putin. Have you seen those videos? Putin, like doing all kinds of very manly things.
It's
Yeah.
marketing ploys. Yeah.
Yeah, like just
As far as like presidential stuff, that's really what you wanted to do to like advertise yourself for re-election. Is just show yourself just being an absolute.
yeah. Quote unquote
I mean,
re-election.
Yeah, quote, unquote, I mean, it's working though because the American populace is supporting Putin. Like we're like, yeah, man, he rides bears.
Fudge Bears, guy's cool.
I
And he's
think
like,
it's I think
"Yes."
it's more like
Yes.
50-50 between China and Russia because the Republicans focus on like China and then the Democrats on Russia.
Nah, I
And
think
let's be
China's way
honest,
more crazy.
Russia at the very least they're better liars about things than China.
Nah,
China,
Russia's cool, bro.
China,
Yeah,
you
well-
see them do it, and you're like, no, we didn't do that.
Yeah,
we literally saw
China.
you do it.
I love how China literally just builds islands and then puts bases on them.
Like, I don't know what you're talking
Constantly
about.
does.
That is how you do it.
China's really wild now in the South China Sea.
China. China.
China.
China.
China.
China.
China. They're not good people.
They're not
What?
good. They're not good people. China. I'm telling you, stupid of all
Oh.
evil. China.
Oh, hold up. This man's name is Drake. Where's Josh?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, but we can't be talking about Drake no more.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry,
can't
he's
talk about
he's
him
been
anymore, bro.
he's
Hey,
been he's been
hey, man,
he's
we
been
can't get into
annexed
that.
by the federal
We
government.
cannot get into that, bro.
What happened to him?
He's been annexed by the federal government.
He is a
For
pedophile.
Oh, he's a pedophile. What?
Yo,
I
yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that-
see,
that
for
happened
those of you
recently.
at home, Onward does not have social media, so he does not know.
He's a caveman.
Basically,
Yes, I'm
Bungo,
a
bungo.
caveman.
he's not, as you
I'm
say,
out here
in the know.
Oompa Krumbering on your mama.
See, that's why Ian. That's why he actually wanted us to do this podcast, because he just wants a time where we all sit down and talk, so he actually knows what's going on in the world.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, also, because
He lives in a Ted Kaczynski-esque
y'all need
shed.
therapy.
Yeah. What therapy's going on here? When Blake was talking about
Talking.
Cheeseballs for like,
I feel like I'm
15
just being
Because you
immersed
see,
in all my terrible
for the people at
qualities.
home, these losers are the type of people that turn down
Oh, okay.
the odds of everybody else when they're playing competitive video games because they're losers.
didn't you just
Not
say
like
this was
that.
therapy, and now you're calling us losers?
And I'm
Okay,
not a
we're
loser
gonna
like
go
this
back to
guy, bro.
therapy now.
Go milk a cow. Got him.
So let's get back.
Kirby,
to
you have not
game.
spoken.
Dude,
Get off Mortal Kombat.
dude, shut the hell up. I hate you so much.
Hey, we're man, we gotta
wait,
go.
Wait,
nice,
are you playing
man.
Mortal Kombat while we're doing the podcast?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
playing
God.
Mortal Kombat 11.
Oh
Oh
my
my.
god, bro. You
I
ruin
can learn how to
everything.
play the game, bro. I like
You
fighting games.
ruin
Bad at
everything,
fighting
bro.
games.
During the
How am I
podcast.
ruining everything, bro? I literally just said
You
something not that long
ruined
ago.
everything, bro.
Oh my gosh, I hate these people.
I'm still here for you guys. You know,
No, you're not.
I'm here.
You're a Skinwalker too.
No, Blake got killed by a Skinwalker. That's why he's not here anymore.
I hope he comes back and hello
Oh,
everyone.
You would say, wouldn't you, Lance, or should I say, Skinwalker?
Or
Lance.
should I say Bambi?
You shut the fuck up.
I mean, Skinwalker deer.
What do you call
I've seen a couple of those.
Like, oh shit, bro.
Bisigale, mojarín biche.
But anyways, I was
I
gonna
would
go get the
sacrifice
drink,
my
but I
life for
got apparently I
Pakistan.
need to speak every 30 seconds or else freaking balls or something, bro.
Wow.
But you literally haven't been speaking at all.
What?
He's
Oh my-
trolling.
Not very
you.
much,
You're getting
but-
trolled.
He is trolling.
I'm gonna kill someone, bro.
You're talking about your
Metaphorically,
inability to talk.
metaphorically.
Yeah,
I
in
am playing
game,
more
dude.
combat
And
after
I
all.
think that's a conclusion for the P.O.S. podcast.
You're about to
Hey,
perform a fatality on this fucking podcast. Success.
Episode 1 or 2 or something.
Episode 1, probably one of
Episode
them. Yeah.
0, 0.
Zero.
Hey, to our
1.
first viewer.
Shout out my peoples, man.
Okay.
Represent.
Okay. Okay, that's
yeah,
okay.